from Srimati LPSAVANI VIDHYABHAVAN Adachar. Hope busy with your studies and also taking care of yourself. Students, today we will start with our new topic, that's a poem, The Ant and the Cricket by Aesop. Before we start, let's know about the poet. Aesop was a great fabulist and storyteller credited with a number of fables now collectively known as Aesop fables. Many of the tales are characterized by animals and inanimate objects that speaks, solve problems, and generally have human characterization. Now, characters of the poem are ant and the cricket. Students, let's familiar with this both the characters. Ant. The ant is a very small insect, but it is a very intelligent and hardworking. As you have learned about ant in previous class, ant is also called tiny teacher. As we learn a lot, we can learn from them hard work, sense of duty and discipline, cleanliness, loyalty and care for the young ones. Cricket. Cricket is laziest creature. They can sing an impressive variety of songs, each with its own purpose. They can make music by rubbing their wings. Now we move to the introduction of the poem. The Ant and the Cricket is a fable written in the form of a poem by Greek writer Aesop. A fable is a short story in which animals behave like humans and convey a message. The poem The Ant and the Cricket is a story of two insects, a cricket and an ant. The cricket is silly, that does not care about the future and keep enjoying the summer season rather than collecting food or making a shelter for itself. On the other hand, the ant is wise. Instead of wasting time, it gathers food for itself and makes shelter. This is a fable that conveys a moral. The moral behind the poem is live today but save for tomorrow. I have divided the poem into 4 parts for making it easy to understand. A silly young cricket, accustomed to sing, here accustomed means habitual, through the warm sunny months of gay summer and spring, began to complain when he found that at home his cupboard was empty and winter was to come. Not a crumb to be found. A crumb means piece of bread. On the snow-covered ground, not a flower could he see, not a leaf on a tree. Oh, what will become, said the cricket, of me? Now the explanation of part 1, here it is. The poet says that there was a silly young cricket. Cricket is a grasshopper-like insect who was accustomed to sing during the summer and spring. Gay means happy and enjoy. The poet calls spring and summer season gay because they are full of life. There is greenery everywhere. Food and water are in large. However, soon those months of rejoicing and joy passes away and winter came. Now the cricket was in trouble. He began to complain when he found that his cupboard was empty at his home. There was nothing to eat, not even a small piece of bread. There was snow on the ground and he could not see even one flower or leaf on the tree. Saying this, he became sad and exclaims, "Oh, what will become of him in this season? How will he survive?" Now we come to part 2. I'll just go through the poem. At last, by starvation and famine made bold. Here starvation means hunger and famine means critical time. All dripping with wet and all trembling with cold. Trembling here means shivering. Away he set off to a miserly ant to see if, to keep him alive, he would grant him shelter from rain, and a mouthful of grain he wished only to borrow. He had repay it tomorrow. If not, he must die of starvation and sort. Explanation of part 2. The cricket had not eaten anything and was starving with hunger. It muttered its courage and set off to seek the help of a tiny ant to provide it a mouthful of grain. Mouthful of grain, that means food and shelter from the rain. There was unavailability of food, chilling cold and perhaps raining, which made the cricket wet and shiver a lot. While travelling, it requested the ant to lend it some food and shelter and promised him to give it back by the next day, or else it will die because of chilling cold, hunger and sorrow of not doing anything. This was part 2. Now we'll start with part 3. Says the ant to the cricket, I am your servant and friend, but we ant never borrow, we ant never lend. But tell me, dear cricket, did you lay nothing? Here lay nothing means he has not stored anything. When the winter was warm, quoth the cricket, no I, quoth here means said. My heart was so light that I sang day and night. For all the nature looked gay. Here gay means happy. You sang, sir, you say. Go then, say the ant, and dance with the winter away. Explanation of part 3. Hearing to the cricket, the ant answers that it considers itself to his servant as well as friend. But however, the ant never borrow anything from others and nor give anything to others. Saying this, the ant asked the cricket, why did it not gather anything when the weather was warm, when it was appropriate time of spring and summer? Hearing to the ant, the cricket replies that he was quite happy and did not care about the future. The cricket further says that it kept singing all the time as nature looked happy and joyful. He thought that the beauty of spring and summer as well as abundance of food and shelter will always remain there. He never cared about the future. Now we come to part 4. Thus ending, he hastily lifted the wicket. Hastily here means in a hurry. And out of the door turned the poor little cricket. Folks call this a fable. Folks here means people. I will warrant it true. Warrant means to justify. Some cricket have 4 legs and some have 2. Explanation of this part is like this. Listening to the cricket, the ant tell him that he was singing and enjoying during the spring and summer. Now he should do the same in the winter, will go away. Saying all this, what did the ant do? The ant quickly ended the conversation with cricket and pushed the poor cricket out of the door. In the last 2 lines, the poet says that people call the story of an ant and cricket a fable. However, he thinks that the story is quite true because there are many cricket with 4 legs as well as with 2. That is, there are insects like cricket who do not care about future, and also humans who do not care about their future. Are also humans who do not care about their future and repent when the time is gone. Here comes to an end of part 4. Students, difficult words and phrases from the poem are given with the meanings to enrich your vocabulary. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.